Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Unification cast this side of East Yorkshire. And today we've got a 1 vs 1 on deadly fun archaeology. On the right side, as the Raven Guard, we've got zopeys. On the left side, as the Harlequins, we've got MrBlueDude. MrBlueDude will be opening with triple mimes and a troop portal, whereas zopeys is going to go for a couple of primary scout marines, a 10 marine artificer, and a crow's nest. This is quite exciting. This is probably the second time in the entire history of the channel I've ever seen the Harlequins in a 1v1 kind of scenario. So plenty to talk about to make sure that everyone is on the same page, reading off the same hymn sheet, and understanding how these guys work. Now, you'll notice one key feature of the faction, I'll swap over them, is that they've got the most disgusting UI known to man. And what is this? This is just, I mean, it's colourful, don't get me wrong, it's a very Harlequin kind of thing. But I mean, it's just, you know, it makes my eyes sad, boys and girls. Not going to judge the, you know, artistical value of this. After all, you know, art is in the eye of the beholder. But, you know, I'll judge it in silence from now on. But just thought I'd share my opinions on that. But yeah, so regard, you'll notice that they've already got some green money incoming, but there's no plasma generators. That's because they get their green money from the HQ and also from their warp flux pylons. Do a little, like a toggle thing. I think that reduces the amount of the blue money coming in. That increases the amount of green money. So no plasma generator bashing from the perspective of the Raven Guard here. And what else was there that was reading on the Wikipedia 5 minutes before this match? Something about they've got evasion rather than armor. I did read the Wikipedia over and over again to figure out what this means. I'm not entirely sure. They bob and weave rather than take damage. So do with that, again, do with that information what you will. Either way, I'm going to go back to Raven Guard because their UI does not make my eyes sad. And we are going to see the brother captain go up against the Great Harlequin, which is just basically the Joker, baby. Look at him. And or hair. I don't know. But he's got cool double mohawk and double, you know, this person is dual-wielding pistols and dual-wielding mohawks at the same time. And the brother captain is not having it. He doesn't want it in his life. He will try and fend them off, but they are too swift and nimble. Can't quite catch up with them. Mimes are a little bit of a all-rounder in the early game. They do incredible amounts of damage, but they can have things like neuron disruptors, fusion guns, and Harlequin's kisses, making them relatively okay in close combat, good against infantry, and good against vehicles and buildings later on in the game. The old Space Marines for the Raven Guard, morale being broken quite significantly. Well, not broken, but close to being broken. But the Mimes, not the most defensive or chunky of lads and or lasses, will be broken down by this brother captain one at a time. Great Harlequin. Oh, I suppose that's another thing to mention, is that the way that the webway gates work for the Harlequins is that the Great Harlequin pops one down, and it's only a temporary one, and they can use that to move around. So there we go. We have some mimes on the southern side, pestering and bothering these Primara Scout Marines. The 10 Marine Artificer causing some issues there. I do quite like it when factions have builders that can fight back, so it makes them a little bit more helpful in a defensive capacity. Double Space Marine squads over on the northern side, contesting this middle strategic point here. The Mimes won't be able to do much, but I assume what MrBlueDude is doing is that he's saving up his money by not going too ham into the early game, so then get him into tier 2. Yeah, there we go. Quick tier 2. See what he can do. And yet the Mimes just throwing away their lives, acting as a bodyguard for the Great Harlequin. Brother captain, though, is quite low on health at the moment, gradually taking damage over time. Will take a fairly long while for him to regain his health as well. Harlequin going to try and focus the brother captain down, but then before then doing a backflip, being surrounded by the tactical marines. No choice but to run away as well.
Shall I teach the enemy fear?
Dear oh dear. Plans of mice and men and all that jazz. Oh, the brother captain is being very brave, but then some regular old Harlequin troops come on in. Now, fresh off the bat, they are a bit shite. They come in, they don't really do all their jumpy nonsense, and they do have quite low armor, but once you get those upgrades in, they have their ability to jump around like a vanilla Eldar Harlequin. That's quite deadly. You get a whole bunch of those guys. Very difficult to take them down with just infantry. I suppose maybe the one weakness for them is when they go up against vehicles. As vehicles, well, they can't, you know, knock a vehicle down unless you really kick it, which I don't think the blooming Harlequins can do. Gonna stay at range for as long as they can. Just trying to pester and bother these tactical marines from as many flanks as they possibly can. They've now captured the strategic point in the centre.
I am eager
Brother
for
Captain
battle.
licking his wounds on the right-hand side. And we do have a Death Jester. Now, really strong ranged unit is a Death Jester. But they can only have a maximum of 3 moles, and they do come out as just one singular model, so super duper fragile. And the Raven Guard have got so many options when taking on and tying up range units such as these, all their jump pack troops. And that's an interesting thing. That's quite the deadly grenade. Just comes in and more or less just almost wipes out an entire squad of tactical marines. The Death Jesters indeed. They keep those guys away. Thankfully the Raven Guard, all their infantry models do have the sprint ability, which allows them to run away as quickly as they can. Raven Mount Tier 2 is about to finish. No. Oh no, you have got your Raven Guard arsenal over here. Plasma pistols for the sergeants when they come online. Also, I mean, actually, no, the apothecary requires a sacred artifact. Could be quite useful for them. Yeah, you can't really win a straight-up firefight with a squad of Death Jesters. Absolutely require that jumping unit to go on into them, cause them some issues. In fact, I've got 2 squads of Death Jesters now. This post has been upgraded. Harlequin's going to turn their attention to the post, but then the tactical marines will turn over, and like we've said, very fragile until they get their evasion thingy-me-doodads. You'll be able to tell that they've got the evasion because of the glitter. I think it's glitter that signifies that they're now bobbing and weaving. I could be wrong. Like I said, this is the second game in my entire life that I've done a 1v1 cast for Harlequins. I'm going to go for a backstage pass. What do you do? I'm going to do this maybe a couple of times in this cast. You allow mimes to... Fuck, sorry. Look at the wording. Utilize a constant infiltration effect. Why not just say grants infiltration? That would make a lot more sense in my brain. But then again, I am quite bad at reading, so, you know, maybe that's just a me problem. It probably is a me problem, in all fairness. But what are we going to see from the arsenal? We're going to see a more they, them. Fair enough. Comes on out. Quite powerful sniper rifles. And I don't think, yeah, all the infantry is just your regular infantry armor, so sniper rifles will do a deadly amount of damage against these guys. Here comes the glitter. Once you get it in your house, that's it. That's your furniture knackered. You live with glitter for the rest of your life. Scouts have been killed, a few of them, but one does manage to survive to tell the tale. And here come the... I'm going to have to do this just to see what you've gone for. They've gone fusion guns, right? So stealthing around with their anti... Oh dear, but... like it, they were trying to stealth right by people. What are you doing? That's an interesting way to die. Yeah, they were going to go infiltrate fusion guns, go around the side, do some power bashing. But no, there was one skull probe that spotted them in the nick of time. And that did them in. So now even the scouts are going to go for some sniper rifles as well. More they, them have been spawned and are moving on forward. The Space Marines are also going to go for some plasma guns, as they don't have access to the heavy bolters, which would be useful against the infantry armor. That's okay. Brother Captain's still low on health. He needs to go to the doctors. I suppose his local GP's waiting list is quite long. That's probably just a UK reference. I don't think anyone else is suffering from a long waiting list. Good lord, the other week I had to wait. I was told by the doctors I've got to wait about 4 weeks to see a doctor. I can flip, I may as well just treat myself, gosh darn it. Either way, the centre now being held by the Raven Guard. And at the moment, nothing's really going on for... Oh no, never mind, you are going for some Venoms. Cue the M&M song. Fast, nimble, does a lot of damage against infantry. Are you a transport vehicle there? Looks like people are trying to get involved. There we go. One squad is in there. Can you fit in 2? Question mark. Yes, you can. But the Death Jester like, how do I open this door? Ideally, you'd probably think that because they're all clowns, you'd be able to fit like 5 squads in one, but not quite. Either way, the Venom comes in, bringing the Death Jester suspiciously close to close combat here. And from that huge grenade into a squad, almost wiping the whole bunch out once again. Off in the distance, we do have a land speeder storm trying to do damage to the warp flux pylons. Like I said, there's no anti-plasma generator bashing going on here, so I have to focus on those warp pylons. Good economies, 104 and 45. compared to 91 and 64. There we go. You're also investing in some support cap research for more vehicles. So I suppose the Harlequins are going to transition over to a more vehicle-heavy composition, which makes sense because the sniper rifles on the pitch. You can see a Damocles just to damn their clees. Suppose if this Damocles is similar to all the other Space Marine ones, this brings in a big orbs bombardment when they can. Issue with these Space Marines is that their missile launchers are frag missile launchers, so don't do much damage against vehicles. Will need to use those Primara Scout Marines for their regular crack missiles. Though that being said, Land Speeder Storm person can also get a multi-melter, so maybe that's what they're going to do. Heavy anti-infantry for their infantry, anti-vehicle for their vehicles. Does make sense? Sternguard Veteran Squad, a stronger, more reliable tactical marine, long-range kind of thing. Also got heavy flamers, plasma cannons, and a graviton gun. The Wraith Walker, who is armed with a repeater autocannon. Much like the vanilla Eldar Wraith Lord, capable in close combat, but you would normally see these guys being used in a ranged stance. Venom quite low in health at the moment, attempting to be repaired by the chorus. But that's their final swan song, if you pardon. Terrible metaphors going on there. Well, this Wraith Walker, good lord. Be gentle, sweet summer child. Commander. Almost kills a full squad of Space Marines before then deciding to jump himself out there. And you're not firing it, so what do you do then, Damocles? Like I said, there's going to be a lot happening this time. Equipped with detection, so you detect infiltrated units, you reduce incoming range damage, and you reveal a large portion of the battlefield. Okay, so you're just a supporting unit for your range stuff. Okay, fair enough. I was wrong. You are not the Damocles that our grandmother knows. You're a completely new thing altogether. Well, the Warpflux pylon is going to be bashed by all these Land Speeder Storms. Another Wraith Walker is on the way, going to get a Bright Lance instead. And at the moment, the Harlequins have a very small army size in comparison to the Wraith Guard. We've got one singular... Oh no, you've got two models in that Death Jester squad. What else is going to come out for you? Ghost Warrior Assassin. Assume you bob and weave all stealthy-like, cause issues for infantry. There's one Wraith Walker standing in the light cover, taking a lot of damage. Bearing in mind that they've only really got one multi-melter gun. Do you have any special weapons? No, you don't. You're just chilling out. Oh, because your Stalker Bolt is just really slow firing rates, but quite strong. Okay, like mini snipers. I respect that. Another Wraith Walker is coming out. Harlequin troop is just chilling out down on the southern side, minding their own business. And the plan for MrBlueDude here is just, I assume, Great Harlequins coming out. There's no special things going on the side here. Hasn't got any sneaky plans on the side. But Lord, this Wraith Walker managing to get out just in the nick of time before the portal dissipated. As the anti-vehicle has been killed. So now the Wraith Walker can actually just walk with relative impunity for the moment. Breaks morale on one squad of Space Marines. Could really do with these Harlequins moving forward, but they're revamping their numbers. They're just waiting for the Harlequin, or the Great Harlequins to come out. That might be the idea. Umming and ahhing whether they should move. There we go. They're going to move around the left-hand flank. We do have Dance of the Flying Blade research. Ah, that's the research they use to jump about, methinks. And has the Death Assassin anywhere at the moment? Oh no, you're about to pop. Right, okay, fair enough. And you are there. Cool, nice one. They're going to be speeding on out. Covered in glitter. Harlequins are losing some models there. Less than ideal for their situation. As the Wraith Walker continues to fight. Look at these dudes. Little happy... Hold on, let me hashtag this. What even are... You're just tiny Wraith Lords then. A tiny Wraith Guard even. Oh, looks like they're just trying to come in for a hug. Hug me, father. Don't leave me. Come back from the cigarette run. Well, fair enough. Okay, alright. This is a very silly cast, Mr. Landshark. You're not being serious at all. Maybe I'm not. Maybe not today. Oh, Wraith Walker is still alive and still causing issues. Thankfully, a Land Speeder Storm comes out Scares him away. These Ghost Warrior Assassins are being a real pain. Oh no, you teleported somewhere. Where have you gone? Oh wait, teleported down here. Oh, you've even got little capes. One of you's got a cape. I love that. That's a beautiful thing. Harlequin is about to be a dead Harlequin. Oh no, he's got that ability that lets him stay alive for with one health point left remaining. It's pretty good. Got some stealthy mimes, taking down listing posts and plasma generators. Gradually over time, but if there's a big engagement going on, and you don't realise it's going on, then yeah, why not? Do the damage to the economy where you can. God, they're even just so loud as well. Yeah, the stomp of their feet. The jankiness of their animation. God bless these guys, everyone. And they've even got range damage as well. So they've got little guns on them. There's a Storm Talon flying on high. This is quite a serious fighting force for zopeys here. Got a little bit of everything. But can they take on the might of the mini-me's? They are technically vehicles, these guys, as well. Mimes are down here. Going to be smashed up by the Raven Guard. And the... Yeah, I'm thinking that Zopeys here is maybe floundering a little bit. He's got all the stuff that he needs. He needs to come over and kill stuff, but probably just confused by what's going on. Just there's three little dudes holding the center. He's probably thinking, nah, this is a trap. This is clearly a ploy. With flanking maneuvers on the go. Oh, you've now got disco blades. That's fun. I like that. And also got some void weavers. Anti-vehicle and building vehiculars on the go. And they're going to take the long way around. No one will ever see this coming. And, I mean, the Wraith Walker and these guys can both jump over into the Raven Guard base. All their army is down here for reasons beyond my ken. And the Sacred Artifact is being built up.
Let them rally here.
The vehicle cap increase and the hunt begins. Increased stealthy nonsense. Oh, here comes the Prime House Luminaires. They've got a cape as well. I like a cape. Come infiltrate when they stand still. All stealthy and stuff, but definitely needs these zopeys moving on over. He's got the army size advantage. These guys were thinking about flanking over, but not quite. They're just sensing the Raven Guard coming back on over. Starting to go into the middle instead. Maybe using the narrow choke points to their advantage. The more they them have moved on forward. Don't quite get a volley out. Their sniper rifle fire. Harlequins jump straight on in towards the Cape Crusaders. Plenty of frag grenades, or frag missiles, sorry. Even a dancing veteran Sternguard from the corner. Void Reavers. I mean, Eldar vehicles standardly aren't known for their ability to take damage. Yeah, the Raven Guard decided, right, let's smash these guys up good and proper. MrBlueDude over-committing here. Not a happy situation for him. We do have more Wraith Walkers on the way. But all the Raven Guard need to do is just come on over, spank stuff. Oh no, never mind that. This was the plan all along. Sneak the Ghost Warrior Assassins in there. And they will win the game. So, I mean, they've destroyed the blooming production building. Left to their own devices. Deadly duo. Oh, and he just blooming Sailor Moon's out the way when they die. That's a fun little, neat little trick that they can do. Cool, nice one. Teleport out of the way. As the Raven Guard take down a Wraith Walker off screen. Current economy is 108 and 45 compared to 104 and 64. So even economies relatively, but the army size is quite eye-watering at the moment. I'll be honest, at this point I'd normally say, hey, well, this is what the Harlequins can get to defend this, but I mean, realistically, you've got sniper rifle fire to kill the infantry. You've got, wherever the floaty tanks went to destroy vehicles and stuff. Oh, they all died by now. Okay, fair enough. They're all dead. Still, this is unit composition. That'll make your eyes water. One for a mask portal and a dark veil. I assume will bring forth some stuff. But it seems Harlequins are out of gas at the moment. They ran out of fuel for the fire. The Dark Veil, it's finished. Nothing much going to come from it. I don't know whether this is a production building or anything else like that. Oh, you are a Solitaire. Now, Solitaire, law-wise, as far as I'm aware, absolutely slapped down a Custodies. I might be misreading that, but... So maybe this guy could just come out and just solo everything. I mean, maybe that is MrBlueDude's plan. Give a full sense of hope, and just bring on the biggest, meanest mother trucker this sort of Harlequins thing. We've also got blooming White Darth Vader here for the Raven Guard. Rift Walker taking down the Talon. Engaging these guys in close combat. Also got some Assault Centurions in the ranks. It's just a shame, like, if they got more Wraith Walkers, this would probably be able to actually stand up fairly well against these guys, but the problem is that every time they try and build up a number of them, it's just not quite working. Oh, can the Solitaire get out before the Dark Veil goes? No, he cancels it. Why? Why have you cancelled it? Oh, you tease. MrBlueDude giving us the Mr. Blue Balls. Oh, that's so sad. Unless he's out. Oh, no, he's out. Never mind me. We haven't been blue balled at all. Here he comes, riding just madness, mayhem. And he's doing all sorts of damage. He's killing people left, right, and centre. It looks almost like a one-hit, one-kill kind of thing, or maybe one-hit, half-health kind of damage. But no, even the might of this scantily clad, by the by, Solitaire was not enough. So all the eggs in one basket strategy. Like I said, I think if MrBlueDude was able to mass up a high amount of Wraith Walkers, that would have been a different story, as he couldn't rely on his infantry in that game due to all these blooming sniper rifles here, there, and everywhere. But still quite a fun match, considering that we never get to see the Harlequins, and it's always nice to see these guys play regardless. So yes, cheers boys and girls for watching at home, and if you want to support the channel, have a look at the old Patreon. £1 a month gets you once a game a week, and there is also a Discord where Discord things happen. Links in the description as always. I've been Mr. Landshark, pleasure as always, never short, and I will see you in a bit. Peace.